It's really good. Wow. I never really eat vegan food, but this is like really good. Like it's addicting. Like I don't want to stop eating it. Egg whites, because just egg whites have more protein.
Yikes. Egg whites. Egg whites even in a box.
Okay. I'm not a nutritionist, so don't take my advice too seriously, but
don't take my advice too seriously. Hey Frugivore, welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So today's video we are going to check out trying Kendall Jenner's model diet and workout hard. This is a video that was uploaded by my fam on March 13th last year, and it's had 3.2 million views, and I wanted to review it because it's so popular. We'll see what Kendall Jenner eats in a day. But before we get on to that, you might have noticed I have been a little bit absent in the last almost 2 weeks. Well, I have been away on a road trip and we have eaten cooked food. So I wanted to be totally transparent about that. Other raw, influencers aren't going to be transparent about that, but I want to be totally transparent because, I just want to show you that it happens to the best of us, like it's not something that you should, abandon the diet forever because you fell off the wagon or something like that. No, get back on. And, the reason that I did have those cooked food is because we were actually, it's a convenience thing for sure, but we were having a bit of breadfruit prior, a bit of cooked breadfruit, because we have breadfruit everywhere here, and it just seemed like very difficult to leave hundreds of beautiful breadfruit on the tree without eating it. And we didn't have a lot of food here, so we ended up eating the breadfruit. And no, it's not healthier to eat cooked food than it is to eat raw, so we definitely lowered our standards there. And yeah, and then when you got a partner, sometimes your partner might be wanting something else and you kind of go along with them, and that kind of happened with us. And yeah, we ended up eating a few things on our trip. But I'm going to put up a series of videos where you can see exactly what we were eating, like cook-wise. And we're still having heaps of fruit, that's for sure. But I wanted to show you the cooked and just to let you know that, hey, it happened to me and it's okay. And, you can jump back on the wagon if it happens to you, not just abandon the Frugivore diet forever. Raw till 4 should always be like a backup plan. Okay, should always be something to fall back on, and that's what it was for us. So that's what I wanted to let you know, and stay tuned for those videos because they will be coming up. Okay, let's get on to the video.
Hey, so I'm sure you've seen these iconic Kendall Jenner red bikini pictures and you're like, how she look like that?
Well, I haven't seen them up until now. Okay, so.
Importantly, how her coochie look like that. Anyways, so today I'm going to be trying out her diet, her workout. We're going to see if it's actually good or not.
Okay, we're going to see whether it's actually good or not. So I haven't seen this video yet, but I did scroll along to see when she was eating. Because that's what we're about, right? We want to see what she is eating and what Kendall Jenner eats, her model diet. All right, so let's check it out. This is fresh for me. We're watching this raw together.
All right, so let's start off with breakfast. An avocado.
An avocado, great. So this is breakfast. This is what Kendall Jenner supposedly breaks her fast with. Avocado.
Some egg whites, because just egg whites have more protein.
Yikes. Egg whites. Egg whites even in a box. It's not in a box.
Dave's Killer Bread, because, again, protein. Chunky, crunchy.
Okay, so the protein thing is already, like, obviously a theme here, right? Kendall Jenner must be just sucked into the marketing, the high protein hype. So what's this? Trader Joe's peanut butter protein granola. Ugh.
Rolled oat clusters. This is peanut butter protein granola, and it has 11 grams of protein per serving.
Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. No, unnecessary.
The reason why I keep talking about protein is because it's really important to eat protein, and if you're trying to lose weight, protein should be the highest percentage that you're eating in balance with carbs and fat.
It's really unfortunate when individuals who have no idea about optimal human nutrition give advice. And that's what she's doing right now. She just literally said that is the most important macro, that you should be eating basically the majority of the calories from protein, which is a nightmare for your liver, your kidneys, your skin, your energy. It's just marketing. It's marketing, marketing, marketing. Remember that. You have been duped. You've been pushed. All this marketing has been pushed on you. Billions of dollars have been put into this marketing to convince you of something that is not true, of a lie, okay? And you need to really can't even speak now. You need to really get that, right? You need to get that and to get through the bullshit.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't count my calories, I count my macros. I just don't suggest it if you struggle with an eating disorder in the past. It's just very toxic and I don't do.
Okay, so she just said to count your macros, like you have more protein, and it's very toxic, and I don't do it very often. But look, you should be recommending to, look, 3.2 million young women basically are watching you, my fam, and you're just saying, hey, this is toxic. What I'm doing here is toxic. But, okay, she's doing Kendall Jenner's model diet, I believe, but it sounds like she's also putting her own spin on it.
This very often, but I probably do this maybe once or twice a year, but after that you kind of get in like a little groove and you just do it yourself. Yeah, I haven't done this in like honestly a year, count my macros, but I'm gonna do it now because I'm trying to be lean, because I'm trying to cut. Okay,
she's trying to be lean. How about listen to those who are long-term lean like myself, who's lost 20 kilos or 40, over 40 pounds on this lifestyle, on a fruit-based diet. I'm lean. So she should be listening to me lean, long-term, healthy, have my blood tests up, right? It makes sense. That's why I recommend a fruit-based diet, because it works. So many individuals have lost so much weight and become lean long-term on a fruit-based diet, on Frugivore diet, on the raw till 4 diet, and that's why I recommend it. And it's not toxic. It's actually eating how you are meant to eat. So yeah, you definitely check out my books. Please stop having all this pain in your life and doing things that are toxic unnecessarily, and start eating abundantly and enjoying what you eat and actually looking and feeling your best and staying that way long term, not just for the summer.
I'm trying to get more protein in than I'm getting carbs and fat. And then we got the organic gluten-free oatmeal classic, and this has 8 grams protein in it. So this
is a really big gut busting, like bowel busting start to the day. It's terrible. You want to have a light load. You want to have water-rich, fiber-rich foods.
To cook up these egg whites, toast this bread, put some avocado on it, and then make this. I don't know how to do this. Add hot water and fill to the line and stir. Cover and let stand for 3 minutes.
Well, it's even like so wartime. It's in like this packet. It can't come from. She doesn't have the main packet. She's got like this single serve thing.
Okay. I'm not a nutritionist, so don't take my advice too seriously. But
don't take my advice too seriously. Then maybe don't give nutritional advice if you have no clue, because you're just damaging people's health. Okay, so she's having some, let's get rid of the avocado on toast. Very predictable. The bread is very wartime. I'm not a fan of bread. I don't eat bread. I don't recommend it. Obviously, it's better than eating animal bits and pieces. It doesn't hurt the animal. I think that's great. But for your own health, you don't want to hurt you're an animal too. You don't want to hurt your own health by eating things that are just wartime. Very, very wartime. Very dry. Glyphosates, you've got to consider that. And other sort of chemicals concentrated in the bread, usually high in sodium. It's not a health food. It's like a really backup wartime, like famine food, in my opinion. Avocado on toast. Avocado, yes, it's great, but it's just not the best start to the day because it is high in fat. Ugh, the snotties are coming on. No, look at them. No, no, no. And that was from a packet as well, which is just even weirder for me. And can we please think about the baby male chicks? Like no one wants to think about them. No one wants to talk about them, but we need to. They are suffering as a result of this purchase and breakfast. But I mean, I know most people don't care, do they?
Super good. I'm really excited to try this oatmeal because I don't usually eat oatmeal, so I wonder if I'm gonna like it or not. So let's see. I mean, I already know how this avocado.
This single serve is just strange to me. Oatmeal in a cup like this. There's so much marketing. People are just like parasites, basically. Like they're just like leeching off people to try to get basically transfer your wealth into their pocket via these ridiculous marketing schemes. Unnecessary and just wrong.
Toast is gonna taste because it's avocado toast. If I'm gonna be honest, I used to be an avocado toast hater. Ew, y'all see that fly out of my mouth? But it's growing on me. It's like the more you eat it, the better it gets, trust me. I suggest if you do eat avocado toast often, try to get Dave's Killer Bread because like it's bread, but
maybe not.
like good for you, you know what I mean? But this whole
No, high protein bread is even worse for you. No, remember, you don't know about nutrition, so it's best not to comment on it.
Never get sick of it. Avocado toast, chicken and vegetables, tuna and crackers.
No, that's a diet disaster. And that's why her weight will fluctuate a lot, up and down, and her mental state will be up and down with it. And it's just all this unnecessary time wasting. You know, just come to the raw till four, the Frugivore diet, the fruit-based diet. Stop screwing around with this diet industry and come to an actual lifestyle that is abundant and you can do long term. The rest of your life. Okay, lunchtime.
So the next step is to make chicken, rice, and vegetables for lunch. Honestly,
what a shame we got dead bird for lunch. How about leave the chickens alone?
Not even hungry. That breakfast was so filling, and I think it was the oatmeal, because I usually am really hungry after just eating avocado toast, but I think it was that.
This is the thing with protein too, like an excess protein diet, to having too much protein. It can make you feel full, yes, but just ill full. You know, not that like energized, full from high carbohydrate. It just makes you feel toxic, like quite sick, so you don't want to eat again.
Oatmeal, which is crazy. So I think I'm gonna definitely start to eat oatmeal more, even though it's like not that appetizing to me. The easiest way to do it is put your rice in the pot and then use about a finger, like the 1/4 of the finger length. You know how you have those like lines in your finger? One of these, and then use that to measure for the water, and then cook that on low with the pot top on until all the water is absorbed, and then turn the heat off.
Okay, we don't need to know how to cook rice, hopefully. Let me move on a little bit to where she actually has something going on here. Yeah, all this protein is just a real mistake. It's really toxic for you. No. So there goes the animal. There goes the animal's life for your 5-minute meal.
Use everything. I'm gonna use a lot of this for leftovers, which is gonna be really good, so I don't have to make dinner tomorrow night.
So let's see what sort of portion size.
And it's always good just to have food ready, because I feel like when you don't, you just tend to like eat out or just snack and not actually have a full meal.
It's very important to, yeah, definitely have right fruit available.
Having food ready is super nice. I seasoned this with paprika, cumin, and red pepper flakes. Those are like my...
That's just not much rice at all there. That's, yeah, she really needs more rice than that. But obviously she's doing Kendall Jenner's diet here. So I want to comment in a way that this is Kendall's, and Kendall, hey, I would recommend definitely having sweet potato or potato here, even roast potato, whatever, baked potato, instead of the rice. It's healthier.
Go to seasonings. Oh, this actually looks...
Because this is a lot of seeds. You know, the rice is still a lot of seeds. And yes, recently I have had rice, but I don't recommend it over potatoes and sweet potatoes and obviously fruit.
Let's try the chicken.
That's definitely portion controlled. It's definitely a too small a portion.
The chicken, the seasoning is superb. The broccoli is nice and soft.
She really likes the dead bird.
I'm about to go to Craig's. Have you seen this iconic picture of Kendall Jenner holding her A1A bottle? That was taken last week at Craig's with Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, and she said in an article once what she orders. So we're gonna go to Craig's, order that exact same thing, and we're gonna see if what she gets is actually good or not. So in that one picture, she's wearing a white top, black jeans, and
Craig's, I don't know what that is. Okay.
Okay, so
it's really windy here right now. Wow. The door nearly fell off. Okay, don't worry.
Craig's now. I ordered exactly what she orders, which is a margarita pizza and ball.
Margarita pizza. So here's where the binging comes in, right? And I wouldn't call like the dead bird on the plate there with the rice binging, but this is where it comes in, where they start to feel like, oh, exhausted. They need protein. They need carbohydrates. They need more calories in general.
Bolognese, which is vegan though. Never had this. I've been here once.
Great, that is plant-based.
And it was really good, but I'm gonna try this and see if it's actually good. I don't know. It says that for dinner, she either eats like Nobu or this, or just like margarita pizza, pasta, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try this. Margarita pizza is my favorite food, alongside salt and pepper chicken wings and chicken souvlaki.
Salt and pepper dead bird wings. That's her favorite food as a human frugivore. I mean, like, that's the thing. Take away all the seasoning. She's going to be like, you know, and not eat from a specially bred chicken, and it's going to taste horrible. It's going to taste like death.
All right, cheers. It's really good and like light, but nothing like special, but it definitely is good. The crust is nice. I feel like maybe there's too much sauce and not enough cheese. It's kind of like in a pool of marinara sauce, but it's still really good though. The reason why I like margherita pizza so much is like, I feel like maybe there's too much sauce and not enough cheese. It's kind of like...
Look at that. Ugh. This solidified bovine secretion is just a real mistake for the human frugivore. This is from a bovine. This is not designed for you. It's really, really wrong, and it's bad for your health and your weight. Don't do it, and it's unethical, that is for sure.
Because it's so light, and you can have a whole pizza to yourself because it's like not thick crust. I love it. Time to try this vegan bolognese. The way I'm hunched over right now, this chair is like unusually high up.
That looks like it's got a lot of sauce on it, that pasta, that is for sure.
All right. Whoops. I look like poop. It's really good. Wow. I never really eat vegan food, but this is like really good. Like it's addicting. Like I don't want to stop eating it. This is where she came.
I mean, that's why, like, why not just eat plant-based food? It's not hard. It is not hard. It's healthier. It will get you leaner long term. So, you know, that's what I don't get. Why not do it? Because a lot of the time they're addicted. That's the fact. They're addicted to the cheese. They're addicted to that whole lifestyle.
Came to take the 818 photos that were like paparazzi, even though she's holding it at certain angles so that the logo...
Okay, so I think we can leave it there. What's going on here? The next day. All right, let's just quickly go here.
I put on a red bikini just like how Kendall does on her iconic mirror picture.
Okay.
And definitely don't have that slit belly button. But you know, we're trying, okay? We're fucking trying.
I mean, it's just a shame that she's trying for something that is so empty, so superficial. How about try to just be your fittest and your healthiest, you know, have that as a goal, and then you are just going to be, your body will become its best self. You know, you will become your best self. Have like a goal that means something rather than just looking hot in a red bikini. That's it, you know? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, be ethical, care about animals, care about the planet, care about what you put in your mouth and the impact it has on those around you. You know, when you have these goals that are more rich and more like meaningful, then you are going to stay lean, fit and healthy. You're going to get those results you desire and keep them long term because you have like a real, you know, you have so much purpose behind it.
Her workout, hard as fuck. Probably will never voluntarily do again. Her diet...
You see she's just eating something here, whatever that is, I don't know, some chips or something. Because she's hungry. It's a deficient diet.
Good. I like it. Like, it's not hard. And then her, like, snacks is really good. Dinner at Craig's was so phenomenal. Actually...
Yeah, she liked the dinner the best, obviously. She got the most calories there. She got the most carbohydrates because she had pasta and she had pizza, you know, in the crust. So during the day she had, you know, a lot of protein-based foods, and that's not satisfying. You know, she had some bread there, yeah, but it's protein bread. Remember that. Anyway, that's my video for today. It's a mess, of course. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of fresh either. Very cooked. Yeah, she's just following the mainstream, and she's restricting her calories. And in order for Kendall to stay this way, remember she's very young, and you know, models have a lot of secrets as well. You know, all sorts of drugs can be involved, cocaine, and restriction. So remember all these factors. It will catch up, and we don't know what she's doing behind closed doors. Anyway, don't forget to go for it yourself, vote on the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you soon.